Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Thank you for showing up to my live stream. Mr. Poseidon here. Nice to see everybody. And definitely nice to see any newbies here. How's the volume coming in with these, honey?
I hear you good.
You hear me good? It's a little turn on the right. That's what it is.
Yeah. You can't
So welcome, everybody. I'm glad everybody showed up. I was very excited about this week's show. My wife wants me to turn down the music. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do, guys?
I'm always a bad guy.
I'm sorry, guys, but the hat's going to have to come off. All right. So much better now. I'm back. All right.
Good morning.
That's right. Good morning. All right, now I'm ready. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Once again, I'd like you guys to say hello to my lovely wife. Have a nice warm welcome for her.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning, honey. I'm so glad. Thank you for that this morning. I appreciate it. No, not that kind of stuff. She helps me out over here big time. So I want to say good morning to everybody first, and that requires everything to be changed, including the eyes. So let's start. Grandpappy, at the bottom there, I see him. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Grandpappy? Good to see you, buddy. I know you were out there yesterday. I wish I could have come down, but I was so busy I couldn't make. Good morning. Gabriel Guzman, good morning. Jedi. Hey, Jedi, how you doing? I like that. Good morning to you. Jason Palmatier, going to be my guest today. Good morning to you. Joseph Pechovenka. Oscar Barea. Way to go, buddy. Nitro, good to see you. Frank Salamone, I love that guy. I love that name. He's got the name. The next Godfather movie, they got to put you in there. Frank Salamone. Wait. Starring Frank Salamone. Okay. Ebeth, good morning, darling. We have gotten the P.O. box. Have we gotten it, darling?
On Monday.
On Monday. Oh, okay. But we do have it. We had to reserve it. We got it.
Yes.
Who else we got? Joe Terra. Joe Terra, good morning, buddy. Nice to see you here. DNYC. Got some good news for you. Nitro, also for you. What else we got here? Okay, so everybody here, I'm glad to see you here. We're going to have a nice show today. We got my guest, Jason Palmatier, who will be on in a few minutes. Other than that, I want to let you guys know that you saw my video. I went out fishing Thursday night. Great night. Went out with Lure Walker. No, I don't just go out with any member or anything. I know Lure Walker a very, 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 maybe too long of a time, but I had a good time with him. We had a dynamite time together. See that video if you want. It's my latest as far as going out fishing. I did 2 schoolies. He did the 29-inch that night. Just a wonderful time. And remember, guys, when you're fishing, follow the laws, man. Follow the laws. We're going to be talking about this a little bit with Jason later, so I don't want to spoil it. Got to always follow your laws. You know, have all your permits, licenses, whatever you need. Don't give the DEC a problem. Let them come up and say, all right, I'll see you later. So then when they look at you from afar, they know, okay, that guy's got his stuff.
Yeah, the live chat comments were saying the DEC was out.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Oscar, you're going to tell us, or I'll tell that story later, but Oscar yesterday was told by the DEC, you can't tell DEC you're going fishing for stripers now if it's not striper season April 1st. You got to make sure you always let them know, hey, I'm fishing for perch. But if you're fishing for perch, they're going to hit you with you got your fresh water. You got to have your fresh water. You got to be prepared to hit them back so they leave you alone. But, you know, the guy was nice. He didn't ticket Oscar, which was kind of cool. Not that Oscar Barra was keeping them, no. But you can't tell DC that you're fishing. You got to follow the laws and do the things right. YS Outdoor, good morning, buddy. Your stuff will be out in the door tomorrow morning. Other than that, Ebeth, what does it say? Hello, beautiful, she said to you. Did you see that?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Ebeth. Thank you for that. We'll put her up in the corner there. That's my wife. Ebeth, I put her through a lot, let me tell you. I don't even know how she's still with me sometimes. Ebeth's going to be, okay, that's it. Patronage thing is cut. I'm just kidding. So anyway, we got Gabriel Guzman out there. Hey, buddy, what's up? The Poseidon shades. Yeah, I got him. But I got to read right now. This is the bad thing. Anyway, 12 likes. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? And 27 people. Thank you for that, Nitro. So we didn't announce Tuesday's drawing winners, and the winners were as follows. Do you have the lures here?
Here's your list of names.
Okay. Don't worry about the lures, but if you guys remember, I had three prizes. I think I got them. Yeah, here they are.
Right behind you.
That's the wife. Thank you, darling. So the Jetty Caster, that was from Tuesday's drawing, goes to Anthony Augusta. You won that one. The Rip Splitter, second prize, I got Nitro. You got that one. And on the third prize, we got DNYC. You guys came up in the drawings. That'll be sent out. You can let me a nice message on Instagram on the Poseidon, what is it?
Mr. Poseidon
Yes.
Fishing, right there on the screen.
Yeah, right there on the screen. Check it out. And
We'll get in
send
touch.
me a private message there, and I'll send you the prizes out. Other than that, we want to hear from Jason. Okay, so we're going to have, what's that? Say that again, honey. Okay, go ahead, talk to me.
You want to bring over Jason now?
Absolutely. Let's bring over Jason. Let's cut the music. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce from Massachusetts, the surf fisherman, and is a surf fisherman, Jason. Let's welcome on Jason into the show.
You want side by side.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's where I am not as best. But good morning, Jason. How are you?
Good morning. Good. Good morning. Good. Good to see you guys
Good,
again.
man. Good. Good to
Hey.
see you, buddy.
I love the background,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I stepped it
Now, I
up.
want to let everybody know that yesterday we did a
Cool.
test run with Jason. And what happened was we did the test. Everything went fine. No issues, nothing. Everything was actually perfect. And today, all of a sudden, I'm looking at him and I'm like, honey, he's outside by the water. Oh, this is going to be so cool. And then I realized, got a background up, the whole works. Green, I guess a green, what do they call it?
it's like a green screen. but
Green screen,
you can
yeah.
put up
But
whatever
Jason, I
picture you want.
appreciate that. So Jason, introduce yourself, where you're from, and what kind of fishing you like to do.
Jason Palmatier. I live up in Gloucester, Massachusetts, home of Wicked Tuna. I'm a surf fisherman. That's all I do is surf fishing. No boats. It's more of a sport, I think. In my opinion, just sticking to the surf. Um, doing it for over 30 years, and the obsession just keeps growing.
Nice, nice. I love it, Jason. So basically, I know I've been speaking to you a while right now, and I have to say that, when you speak to certain, people and they answer you back certain ways in fishing language, I said, this guy's a fisherman. So when I spoke to you yesterday and really got to know you even better, you do, man. You are a true surf fisherman. You told me that your dad, when you were younger, got you into this.
Yep. Yeah. When I was before I could even walk, he had me down on a pier, local pier we live, and he had my seat strapped to one of the pilings. I have pictures of me and with a tiny little fishing rod strapped to the
Oh,
pier.
Oh, man, that's
And
so
ever
cool.
since then, it's
Very
yeah.
nice.
And I do it with my kids. It's become it's a great way to spend time with your family.
Absolutely, Jason.
Except my wife, she hates fishing.
Aw.
We're gonna have to.
I've never gotten her to go with me. She doesn't have any
We're gonna
patience.
have to bring my wife up and maybe lure her in a little bit with my wife. Hopefully.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I've been trying for years.
All right. So basically, Jason, I know you sent me over some pictures, and that's what got me the first time. Well, it was like, wow. So, honey, you want to put up one of those
Sure.
pictures? That first one for Jason there. I want to show you guys. This is dynamite stuff.
So we got this one here.
Yeah, go ahead. Let that
first.
rip. There you go. So, Jason, this is the one you're in, that red sweat top.
Yep.
Tell
Yep.
me about that
Yep,
fish a
that's,
little.
That one took a while to get in. That's actually my personal best. It's 45 pounds, 51 inches.
Wow.
And that one I was fishing with a buddy of mine, and it got wrapped around some lobster pots when we were bringing it in, and I didn't think I was going to get him. So I had to tighten down the drag and pretty much muscle the fish in. And my buddy got in the water, and he's up to his waist. The waves are crashing over him, and he just hugged the fish and landed it for me.
Wow.
And just great fish.
Yeah,
huge. And I've come
I'm-
close a couple of close a couple of times to hitting that record, but everything's been just under. I still can't beat it.
You know what, Jason? You've been fishing a long time, and guys, remember, we're gonna go by these pictures, but it's not like they're weekly pictures here. They're not weekly pictures, guys. I mean, this guy's been out there on the surf, and he's showing you his best catches here right now. And I totally respect this guy because he's out there a lot, and I know what it takes to catch these fish. So put up another one, hon. I want to.
Somebody's commenting, just
Yeah,
in case,
go ahead.
Jason, if you have your stream muted on your end, just in case. Just don't
Yes,
wanna
I do.
cause any okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay,
then
that's
Yep.
fine.
so
So,
great. So we've got another photo over here.
okay, good. That might be a little better. I made an adjustment. I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
All right, so we got the other photo up here, Jason. This is one with your waders. Should be coming up on your screen. You might see. You want to tell me about that one?
Yep, that's just an average fish, really. Middle of the summer. I have two sets of waders. I have my waders that I wear in the rivers, and I have my waders that I wear down the shoreline. The shoreline's covered in barnacles and slime, and so I have kind of a beat up pair that I wear because I mean, landing the fish and releasing them, I get in the water. Um, releasing the fish is a big part of it for me. Making sure they're healthy before they swim off, and a lot of times if you're not prepared to get in the water, you can't do that. So, um, yep, that's just another day
Right, right.
down the
So,
shore.
Jason, I want to ask you. You taught me something yesterday. You taught me that, all right, I always knew that young, let's call them schoolies, that we all get the idea. So when everybody's catching schoolies, what's happening is you're grabbing them, you're pulling them out of the water. They're feisty. They're ready to go. You could basically lay them in the water. That back dorsal fin is standing up, and he's ready to
Yep.
shoot out. Now, you told me yesterday that on bigger fish, they've pretty much used up all their energy trying to fight you off before you can get them in, and you finally get them in. You told me about how important it is to keep those type of fish. You taught me this. Those type of fish out of the water in the least amount of time, get them back in, because
Yes.
it's very important. And you can tell, sometimes you told me you work the fish, I think 20 minutes, correct?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes it takes longer to revive the fish than it does to bring it in.
Wow.
I mean, and with the dorsal fin, right? When you catch a schoolie, um, you bring him in. The schoolie's, he's full of piss and vinegar. He's ready to go. I mean, you don't have to take much time letting them go. The bigger fish, usually anything, 15 plus pounds, you're gonna notice when that fish comes in, that dorsal fin that's usually sticking up like a sail on the smaller ones is laying flat down on their back,
Mm,
and that's how you can tell that the fish is really exhausted all of its energy. When that tail is flat on his back,
right.
um, you really got to spend the time to get him to recover before you let him go, and just hold him by the tail, work him back and forth, get that water moving over his gills. Let him absorb the oxygen, and when that tail starts to stand back up, then you know he's ready.
Nice. Oh, man, I love that. I hope you guys caught that. That's probably going to be the most important thing we've heard on this show, is just how to get those big mamas back out there, because we want those fish out there. It's probably a female you got, these things, 50,000, 100 eggs at a time. We want to get these things back in the ocean so future generations, as in Jason's case, he has kids. It's nice. It's nice to bring your fish, your kids fishing with you, and you know that there's a slight chance that you might catch a fish because you did what you did when you were younger and you passed the word around. So I know I got good fishermen on this site. I know there's no, let's just call them, I don't want to call anybody a poacher, but sometimes you see that, you got to get on the DEC. So, Jason, let's put up that next picture, honey.
Sure. We got another
Hold
one
on, Jason.
here.
We're going to put up another one of your Jolly Green Giant. And that's not the vegetables either.
There's that
All
one.
right, so we got that.
Wow.
Okay, so you got the one there. I don't know if you could see it. You're standing, looks like, I don't know exactly where it is, but maybe you can tell me.
Yep. That's one of my honey holes. Real rough day right after a nor'easter we had, and a lot of white water, and yeah, the fish was just going nuts.
Wow.
I think the small bunker, the juvenile bunker, we're in at that point.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice size
And
fish. I know you picked them up
yep,
out of the water with your boga. Keep them out there. Keep them out of the water in the least amount of time. So I know you're snapping the shot,
yep,
and I know that fish is released at
Right
least
away.
within 30 seconds after that shot. So of what you told me
yep.
yesterday, and I got the idea of exactly where you're coming from. But nice fish. Let's go to the next one on. Nice. Here's a nice one. You got a nice day here, it looks like. This one looks like, I don't know, I would say upper 30s, Jason. That's a big fish.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. That's a good sized fish, flat calm out. Um, I believe that was top water. It was the bunker we're in, and they were just pushing them around all day. And he literally sat down there all day, just throwing plugs and just smacking fish on top
Very
water.
nice. And I know you told me
It was
yesterday
heaven.
that you love top water.
Oh yeah, yeah. Favorite kind of fishing, absolutely. Yeah, the rush you get from it, nothing comes close.
Yeah, let's see. So
Here's
let's get the
another one.
next one up, hon.
Here you go.
All right, this one you look like you're really trying to hold up. I know it's at a. It looks like a night show you had there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that one was good. That was 34 pounds.
Wow.
That was the only fish caught that night. A buddy of mine got a small fish. It barely got the eel in its
Wow.
mouth. And we were about to leave, and my eel just started going crazy, and this thing took off. And when I brought him in, I thought he was foul
Wow.
hooked because of the way he was
Wow.
swimming. But just a big lazy
Oh.
slob, just floating along the bottom.
Sure. Sure. You know, I'm looking at him,
Yeah.
Jason. The size of that head, man, it's just so big. You know, if you
Yeah.
look at your
And he
head
wasn't
compared
that
to
long
his
either.
is twice the size of yours.
Yeah, he wasn't that long. I think he was 38
Wow.
inches. That's a good sized fish, but for 34 pounds,
Right.
it's almost a pound an inch.
Correct, buddy. That's correct. You
Yeah.
know, I've caught many stripers, and I always feel like, as humans, we can look at each other. Good morning, Vinny. As humans, we can look at each other and distinguish each other. But I've caught in so many stripers over the last few years that I can actually look at them, and you know what? They don't all look the same. They don't. Some have huge tails I catch, some big heads, some long, skinny things looking like torpedoes. Then I catch these shorter ones looking like fat mamas. You want to give your comment on that?
All different kinds.
All
Yeah.
different kinds, you know?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I've got ones that were that look platinum. They were so silver. They look like a big shiner. I've gotten other ones that were jet black on the top,
Correct.
and the stripes were just dark green. Not a lot of color to them, just a dark
Right,
fish. And I've heard that has to do with the depth of water they spend the majority of their time in.
right.
They don't get a lot of sunlight, so they tend to be darker.
Got it.
Kind of like eels. If you have eels and eels get a lot of sun, it bleaches
That's
them out.
correct.
If you keep them in a dark container, those things stay
You know,
black.
the fish that are caught in the rivers, and the only one I ever saw get caught on the daytime I was just shocked as he was bringing it in those last 10 yards. That, by the way, that one was 17 pounds. And we're going to talk about poaching in a second, right after this. But I watched them bring in the fish, and the fish was just so dark on top, Jason. It was dark. It was like black. And I was like, oh, my God, look at that fish. And he pulled it out. It was a rich, beautiful fish. But to make a long story short, that fish, they poached it, man. I threatened to call the DC. I saw these two guys holding it, one by the tail, one running from me. You can't do anything about that. But as far as poaching, and I said we were going to talk about this, you guys, everybody out there has to follow the law. Jason, I know you gave your taste on this yesterday. I want to hear it again.
Yeah, the poaching is getting to be a big problem, especially in places that's drawing a big crowd, like Cape Cod Canal. Um, there's a lot of monitoring there right now, and this is the first time we've had a slot limit in this state in a long
Wow.
time. 18 to 34 is keeper, and it's one a day, and that's it.
Wow.
Um, but there's been a lot of publicity on it. last year I was reading an article on the Cape Cod Canal, and it showed a picture of um, the canal. I think it was the Bourne side of the canal at slack tide, low tide, and the side of the river was just littered with dead stripers. And it had some, sad caption, "This is the end," or something like that. Um, and it's, people are catching them. They're taking shorts. They're taking over the slot size. They're taking more than their limit. And there's a pretty big market around this area for selling fish to restaurants, without a commercial license. So, a lot's got to
Yeah,
change.
definitely,
And
Jason. Without a
everybody's got to participate in that. You see people taking short fish, blow the whistle. If you see people taking fish that are, you know, too big, let somebody know. Because I mean, anything and you catch a fish that's over 30 pounds, you catch a big fish. Chances are that's a female. That's not a male.
right.
That's a spawning fish.
Exactly.
And all you're doing is you're cutting the population
That's
down.
correct.
Which it may not affect, this season or next season or 5 years from now, but it's gonna get outfished. And for somebody like me, for someone like you, and everyone in the chat, we're fanatics.
We
We love
love
it.
it.
But I want to keep doing
That's
it,
correct.
and that's why everyone's got to
That's
pitch
right,
in.
Jason. Without a doubt, everybody, and you guys are all listening. There's not many of us in the room, but the little word that you guys could put out can actually get out there. We got to stop it. It's horrible what's going on out there with the poaching. I'm going to tell you guys right now, we're feeling it in the Hudson this year. It's not what it was in the last few years. And, I've heard stories, gentlemen telling me that they're testing and this and that, and there's just less bigger fish around. And I can believe that. And I'm not going to blame that all on the surf fishermen. It goes to everybody. And again, I'm not going to blame the legal guys who are fishing out there, right, because it also has to do with commercial boating and what they're going for. I know in Shinnecock, I was told by a friend of mine, another Jason, that they were pulling out the nets, and there were trophy stripers in there, hundreds of them. And they're deep in the water, and that's where they were dredging or whatever they were doing with their nets down there to get. But they had pictures of it up on Shinnecock that was happening, and we just cannot afford to take these type of fish out of the water. These are the suckers who are laying 50 to 100,000 eggs. We got to let them live.
Exactly.
So anyway,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to continue on the egg laying, but go ahead, Jason, talk to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. And I mean, things are starting to turn around. People are starting to notice that.
Yes.
For tournaments, for example, around this area, around the Northeast, there was a lot of catch and weigh tournaments.
Right.
Just about every bait shop participated in these, season-long tournaments. But it was devastating. People were catching these slobs, and they'd go and they weigh them in. They'd get a picture. They'd enter the contest, and most of the time, the fish didn't even get eaten. They go and they throw them in the harbor, and the excuse is, oh, it'll feed the crabs, it'll feed the lobsters.
Right.
But we're talking about 30, 40, 50-pound fish.
Correct.
So all these local places around here, they started going with, the catch and release tournaments where you take a picture of the fish next to a bump board showing the
Right.
measurement, or even like the on the water magazines tournament, the season-long tournament, and it's all it is photo, catch, release, submit the picture online, and everybody seems to be going in that direction, which is huge. I mean, that's gonna take a lot off of that, but with the regulations, the circle hooks, that's a step in the right direction. Like I said, the slot limit, as long as everybody follows the regulations,
Absolutely,
we should be
Jason.
okay. But that's the problem.
Definitely, buddy. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to continue just mention the guys over here, what they're saying. Joe Terra saying it's the state's fault. They don't educate the public enough. That's a fact. Bruce Bain, DEC, just can't respond fast enough when they can't catch someone. It's usually by luck. And that's true. And I'm going to tell you, in my county or whatever, there's only 3 or 4 of these guys hired. Do you know how many fishing spots there are? It's incredible. So it's our job as fishermen to educate everybody else. I'm not saying to go up to somebody and say, hey, you got to throw it back in. Just educate them. If you don't see that they're doing the right thing, have a DEC card or have a number that you can get a hold of them, go online, get the number and call. Do the right thing. You're not being a bad guy. You're being a good guy. You're being a very good guy or a good lady. Oscar, what do we got there? 810 for eeling is fine. Yes. Striper cup is catch. Photo release. That's correct, Molar Man. And remember, Jason stated earlier, and I stated about him, is that he releases the fish quickly. It's not just holding it out there and doing a whole show. Take the picture and get it out there as quick as you can. That part, I tell you, I've always done. I've always done that part.
Yep.
That part I've always done.
Yep.
Yep.
But again, let's go on to another picture, Jason. I want to thank everybody. And remember, let everybody know. Don't, educate them. And if you have to call the DC, just keep this industry alive for our future generations. All right, Jason, I got another pickup of you here. You're right on the water there. Now, that looks like a fat fish.
Oh, man.
It's up on your body. It's so fat.
That's a moose. Yeah, that was 43 pounds. That was a big boy.
My goodness. In the 40s, when you hear a guy catching a fish in the 40s, it is not a joke. This is, again, I went last year. Okay, long story short, I saw somebody there fishing. First time, he hasn't fished in a while. He caught a 54-pounder. It's everybody's dream to catch a 50, including mine. It's a dream to break the record, but more realistically, catch that 50, which can happen. But I watched him catch it. He was 20 feet by me. He took the fish home. Big fish. I kept reminding him over and over. Remember, guys, if you're going to tell somebody that, I'm going to bring it home and share with my family and spread the meat, I'm going to tell you right now, a 54-pound fish, you're not going to like the meat. It doesn't taste good. No way. That's not the way to go.
It's like lobster when they get big.
Tell me, Jason, put up that picture again, honey. I want that picture up again.
What was this one?
No. The one before. That one. Tell me, Jason. What were you doing? What did you catch this guy on, man?
The big moose.
That's the one on the water there again.
Oh, yeah. That was top water.
That was top water. Nice. So, Jason, you don't fish with eels at all, live or dead, whatever?
Only night fishing from the beach.
Ah, nice.
I'll
That's
throw
what
eels.
it is.
Only a certain time of year. We got a couple of good beaches here that feed in and out of the marsh, so there's a lot of eels. And certain time of year we get when the summer gets real hot, we tend to get a lot of schoolies pushing in close to the shoreline, and there's so many of them it's hard to get through them.
Yeah.
So the big ones at that point stick to the night fishing.
Right.
And when the eels are running, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, without a doubt. Here I'm fishing with eels and nights. Again, gentlemen, I'm going to mention really quick in between all this, Bill Wetzel, that's surfratsbull.com. When I first got into lure fishing, because I fished 30 years with bait, and when I got into lure fishing, I wanted to know what I was doing. I wanted to go out to Montauk, and I got this gentleman, Bill Wetzel. He's he's a New York State guide, and he runs a site called surfratsbull.com. You can check it out there yourself. Great site. He taught me everything I know, and I remember eels were the name of the game, getting back to our subject, and I like to fish with eels that month of June in Montauk. I love using live eels because you will catch fish with those.
Somebody was asking, what's Jason's favorite setup?
Yeah, what's your favorite setup, Jason?
The setup I use the most is a 10-foot Lamiglass GSB rod with my VS 250X.
Man, if we drop those on the beach, you'd probably pick up mine, and I'd pick up yours, and we'd never tell the difference, Jason.
Yep. I think yours is silver, mine's
there
black.
You go. Oh, okay, we could tell now for sure. Eric, excuse me. Mr. P, you got my reel. That's the black one. Oh, yeah, sorry, Jason. Here you go. But let's put up that next picture, hon.
Okay, so we got this one here.
There you go. All right, this one you're holding up with the boga grip. It should be up in a few seconds.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that one I was not expecting to catch
wow.
that early. It was caught at the end of June,
right?
I believe, or mid-June. And usually by then we have a good amount of schoolies in and some bigger fish going around. But that was the first 40-pounder last year.
Wow, man.
And I mean, the thing's bigger than my
Yeah,
leg
I
is.
see it, man. It's
Just an animal.
humongous. It's so fat. He's
The
probably still
bunker came in
swimming out
early
there.
last year. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. The bunker came in early last year, and all we were doing, we were sitting on the shore and we were snagging bunker with the weighted treble hooks, so snag
Right.
hooks, and we were bringing them in, and just getting bait. Because the pogies and bunker were in so thick, it would be a crime not to. And I hooked one, and as I'm bringing it in, that's what took it.
Sweet.
You know,
That's a great
yeah,
feeling,
it
man.
wasn't
I
even,
know that feeling. I know all of us know
yeah,
that feeling from a schoolie all the way up to the big ones, to the cows. I mean, it's a great feeling when you know you got a nice fish on. And
yeah,
especially when you got them out there just enough that you could see that back fin popping out of the water as you're reeling them in and you realize you got a striper. It's a beautiful, beautiful
oh yeah,
feeling. No doubt about it. Let's go on to that next one.
yep.
What do we got? One more from Jason?
Yep, this is it. This is the last one we got.
Now, this one looks like a
Wow.
cannon, dude. This one
God.
looks like a Russian submarine, man. This is the fish.
Yep, that was the last big keeper I caught last year. That was big. That was the second 40-pound
Wow,
fish.
man. That's good. 240s in the season. I'm happy when I get
Yeah.
228-inch in one season. My goodness.
Yeah, we've had a good couple of years. Like I said, the bunker have really come in strong the last few years, and the big fish are following them. I mean, you look at either bunker or I mean, most people up here call them pogies,
Right.
but they're the same fish. Atlantic menhaden. Um, some of those adult menhaden are 1 pound bait fish.
Wow.
They're huge. So I mean, whatever's feeding on them, they're not schoolies.
Hmm.
A lot of time we get tuna pushing right up close to the shore. Um, and I got spooled a couple of years ago. I hooked up on a tuna while I was snagging bunker,
Wow.
and I thought it was a big striper at first, but he spooled my whole reel all the way down to the
Shoot.
backing. So I have a feeling it wasn't a striper.
Wow. No doubt about it.
I couldn't turn his head.
How
Yep,
do you,
it was my
I want to ask
VR, not my VS.
your VS, gotcha. I want to ask you, Jason,
At
do you
least
guys get a
300
lot of albi up there?
We don't get any albion here.
Wow.
We used to about 15 years ago. We used to get a good run that went right up past the tip of Cape Ann and they'd go all the way up to Maine.
Wow.
But I haven't
You
seen them
haven't
in
seen
years.
them. Yeah. Okay. I've gotten
We get
a
the
few back in my day as far as when I was first surf fishing, but I don't have any on film or video to show you guys. But yeah, those are dynamite fish. So, Jason, I want to finish this off by
friend of mine
saying,
goes to Rhode Island every
What's
year.
that?
what's that?
Oh, a friend of mine takes an albie trip every year to Rhode
Ah,
Island.
there you go.
Just to catch albies.
There you go.
Yeah, he loves
Very
it.
nice. Yeah, I just wanna finish this off by saying with you that, Jason, I know you're a really, really dynamite fisherman. It's nice to have the pictures to go along with it, but it's nice to hear the stories from the actual gentleman who caught the fish. I'm so happy that you're a guest or on my show. I'm so grateful to have you on to hear those stories and to share them with everybody else on here. Because, guys, remember, this guy you're looking at, he fishes. He fishes 4 or 5 times a week. He's on the beach. He puts in the time. So if we all put in that time, sure, there'll be a few of us that get lucky, but if we all put in that time, the same time like a Jason would, we would all be showing some pretty nice pictures too. It's just the time. And also remember, it's fishing. It's not called catching. And it's great to meet people on the beach. Great to meet people on the internet here and just talk about something that we all love. Jason, I want to say thank you again. Thank you to your family. Jason, you have kids, right?
Yeah. I have 2 boys. They both fish with me.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Awesome. I love
yeah,
that.
I can
Round
keep it a
round of
tradition.
applause for the boys and Jason, the family. Awesome. Love to hear that. But okay, so I want to say thank you to you again, Jason. I appreciate you doing this. I'm going to have a little gift for you in the mail. Gentlemen and ladies out there, he's not getting a Van Stall reel in the mail. He's getting a little gift from me. When you get it, you could show them what I gave you. And I want to say thank you so much to you, Jason, for coming
thank you
on
for
my
having
show
me.
and supporting me and my wife here. because this takes a lot of work, a lot of getting ready, and you experienced about a good hour of that yesterday. So you understand what we go through. So I want to say thank you again, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Absolutely.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, bye guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Have a great day.
You have a
talk
great day.
soon.
You too.
See you.
All right, ladies and gents, we're back. We're back. Lower that volume. Your wife is still sleeping. Okay. So I'm glad everybody's back. So basically, guys, you heard from Jason. Here in the rivers, we haven't been hitting much as far as bloodworms. We're waiting. I want to say hello to a few more people I saw come on. Azteca, Unre Azteca. Welcome to my show. Ebeth, thank you, Jason. Yes. Bruce Bain, I didn't say hello to you earlier. Welcome, buddy. Jason. I'm on the site with him. We're on Fish on LI, Surfcasters, on Facebook. Be there. I'm on that site. I'm a part of that group. Without a doubt. Jason, you're dynamite. I'll be going out fishing with him very soon. Also know Jason a while. Natural Charmful. Welcome to my show. Thank you. Yeah. So what we're going to do this week is, now you guys already know what I got for first prize. For third prize this week, I'm going to be having the Tsunami, looks like 8-inch eels. You guys have seen these before. These are dynamite to use. If you're going to use them on the beaches on the East Coast, Northeast, I know we like fishing these on the bottom. Nice low retrieve. Dynamite stuff. And here, for second place, I have a pedestal tool holder. Looks like it comes with a scissor and pliers. A couple of things you can cut, braided line looks like, or any kind of line. Some other little gadgets to hold your hooks. And obviously, if you want to carry it around with you, it comes with a little holder. But that's second prize. And first prize, guys, we have the Daiwa. How you doing? I'm so happy I'm here. Guys, don't forget, if you're watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Like and hit the notification bell.
There you go. I'm trying to make 1,000 subscribers. I'm following the subscribers I have now on the comments I get back. So I'm trying to make 1,000 subscribers. Pitch in for me. Just hit that, hit that subscribe button. Like my wife said, hit the like, notification, share with everybody. But today's first prize is a Daiwa Saltist 5000. There you go. It's up for grabs. Now, how we're going to do this? The way we're going to do this is you're not going to know if you're a winner today. But the drawers will be announced on Tuesday. Now, listen, guys, I know I say that I'm going to be live streaming Sunday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I want to thank also, and Thursdays. Howard Siegel, thank you very much. He's making my cards up. I'm having cards made up. Nice. He'll have them in a few days. Thank you, Howard, for that, for your help. I know you put a lot of input in that. If anybody needs cards, get in touch with me. I'll get you in touch with Howie. Thank you so much for that. Again, today's winners, you're going to have to leave a comment on the bottom of this video. Leave a comment. Whatever you want to leave, I don't care. You have till Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to leave a video or I'm going to be on live. I'm probably not going to be on live. I'll tell you why, guys. I work a week on, week off schedule, okay? So when I come back, every time I'm back to work for that week, either I'm working a night shift or a day shift. So every 4 weeks, it interferes with my YouTube channel. So basically this week, I'm on this week. I have to work from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. So I can't be around for the live stream Tuesday, Wednesday. But I will make a video, and I'll punch out the winners there. So expect to see it Tuesday. It's a beautiful thing. Does anybody have any questions for me now? This is the finale.
Oh, that's so nice. Lance is at work and he's listening.
Oh, Lance, you're the man. Lance J. Lance, you're the man. You are the man. Lance is up in, I think he's in Minnesota. Did he say Minnesota, Lance?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say.
I don't remember what you said last time, but I know you're up north somewhere.
Oh,
You were talking about ice fishing, stickers for the car. Oh, yeah, it's going to happen soon, man. It's all in the works right now, man. Everything you're talking about. So, Lance J, Michigan, that's where he's from. Michigan. God, you tell a guy he's from Minnesota and he's from Michigan, you're probably not going to tell anybody that story when you get back.
The other
If you
end.
get back, you're right. The other end, there you go.
Oh, man.
So I learned I learned a lot about live eels. Yeah. Live eels, hook them from the lips there. You run them through the top of the lip. Throughout. Not great in explaining, but you can always look up this stuff with Bill Wetzel, surfratsball.com. Join that site. It's a great site. He's usually on Friday nights to answer all your questions. Remember, you're probably talking to top 3, and I'm not saying number 1 because I don't know who else is out there, but in my eyes, he's number 1. Bill Wetzel, use him. He's a great surf fishing guide. Hopefully one day I'll have him on my show. We'll give away a nice surf trip with him, and we'll have some great prizes on when he's on my show. But other than that, Natural Charmful, welcome. It says, please post videos of you and your wife fishing. I'm learning how to fish. My fiance is teaching me. Wow.
Oh, nice.
How many guys dream about that? You meet a girl and you're hanging out, and all of a sudden she's like, do you like fishing? And you're like, just say no. She's fooling around. No, I don't. I can teach you everything there is to know about fishing. You got to use circles. You got to use fishing rods. Surf fishing. That is the woman. Way to go. I am so proud of you, Natural Charmful. You are the best, man. You got the best going on for you. Yeah, Jason, way to go, man. I appreciate that. Inception, you're on. Have to keep tension on the eels, without a doubt. If you don't, they're going to tangle up your line. You're going to be winding it out like you got a bird's nest. It's horrible. But just can't them, it's a doubt, no doubt. He says, can't just let them sit out. No doubt. You have to definitely reel them in all the time. If you don't, they will tangle your line. Frank Salamone, what's up, buddy? How you doing? A past winner on my show. First prize winner. On my first show, that was. But anybody else want to ask any? What does it say? Ernesto, fishing rig deals. Yep. Stephen Hastings, welcome. I'm glad to see you're on my show. You guys have always supported me. Ebeth kind of got us to get that P.O. box. We got it. But Monday, we're actually going to have the actual address now because we had to be on. What was that, honey? Explain that.
Well, we had a reserve. We reserve it online at the U.S. Post Office online.
I see.
And then you go.
And we're getting it on Monday?
It to you in person. Yeah.
Awesome. So Monday we will have our P.O. box all set up. But hopefully, again, I'm going to mention to everybody before the show ends. I know everybody's got busy schedules during the day. I love hearing their fishing stories. Anybody who wants to be on my show. Oh, I have to mention Jay Graham. Are you current Hudson River resident fishing or migrating fishing? No. I do the Hudson River basically, and I have done in the last few weeks in other areas, in other states. I've tried. I've scored over there.
What's in the Hudson right now, though?
In the Hudson right now, you can basically catch stripers right now. I don't really see anything else, by me. In the summer, you can actually catch a sturgeon. They're not legal to catch. I know they're not. Can't take them out of the water when you take the hook out. If you mistakenly catch them. But you got a lot of perch, a lot of catfish. You do catch eels here. What else can I say? You talk to some of the old timers, they'll tell you that bluefish, cocktail blues they used to catch. We haven't seen them in years. So we have to see.
Gabriel says he met his girl.
Met his girl?
He's got to get her go fishing. I thought he was, okay. He's 31 years married.
31, wow.
That's
all right, maybe 32 is the ones you use. Gabriel Guzman, what brand waders do you use, Mr. P? So the brand I use is Drift. I'll show you.
That's their logo there.
Yeah, Drift is
Sticker.
getting their new shipment in very soon. They're sold out on a lot of their sizes because they're so good. I believe in these waders. I've gone through one pair. I've gotten another pair. If you watch my video, I got the brand new pair ready for this year. But check them out. Drift. You guys speak to Nick all the time up there. He's the owner. Two young guys started this company themselves. These waders are really good. They got the zipper down fronts. Check them out. Drift.
Yeah, if you look at some of your Mr. P's older videos, he's got a couple of waders.
Yeah, when they're on the cell phone. I remember those days. Hi,
Right.
I'm Mr. Poseidon. I have waders, and the waders I use are Drift.
No,
Drift waders. No, they're not. I'm not
it
that
wasn't
bad.
like that.
But you can check out my reviews on those. Check
Yeah,
out some of
they-
my old posts. Jay Lee, welcome. Good morning, Jay Lee. Jay Lee. You know who
Hey,
Jay is, right?
Jay.
That's right, my buddy Jay. You can check me out on that video with Jay. Jay's the one who always mentions, they put on all these restrictions on us. Why don't they just put the circle hook without a barb? They really don't want us to catch him. But I know Jay Lee's a good fisherman. He crunches his barbs, puts them right down with a plier, and he goes fishing. Good fisherman, Jay. Thank you very much for showing up to my show. I appreciate that. Heaven and Ellie Outdoors. Oh my God, drift waders on my wish list. Oh, Ellie, you're going to have to call Nick. Tell him I saw Mr. Poseidon, and he said you would give me 95% off.
No.
No, I'm kidding. But tell him, he'll give you 10% off for sure. Mention to him, he'll definitely give you 10% off. Mr. Poseidon. I speak with Nick all the time. Anyway, so I want to say thank you to everybody for showing up. I appreciate you guys showing up. Put Mrs. P up there on the right corner. But I want to thank everybody for showing up. You see the prizes that I'm giving away. Just leave a comment at the bottom of the video. For those of you guys who have seen me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I need 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I'm trying hard. I'm trying so hard. And it's a lot of work. It isn't just flipping the camera on. Actually, it is. My wife does everything else. No. It's both of us here. A lot of curse words flying back and forth. But anyway, we do it, and I love it. And you guys give me the drive. Thank you to everybody.
Thanks,
Again, subscribe to my...
Grandpappy. Thanks, Grandpappy.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Joe Bensavenga.
Yeah, without a doubt. Naaman Damon, thank you. Gabriel, thank you. Frank, Jay Lance, Heaven, Jay, thank you, Jay. Joseph Bejavenka, you're the best, buddy. Thank you. Grandpappy, get to that spot and get back there soon because they will be hitting. Jay Green, thank you. Stephen Hastings, Ebeth, thank you so much again
Thanks
for showing up to
Ernesto.
my show and supporting me. Joe Terra, YS Outdoors, without a doubt.
Thank you.
Natural
Thanks,
Chime
Joe.
4.
Naturally
Thank you, son.
Charmful
Definitely.
says that Frank Salamone is her fiance.
No way. That's so cool.
Yeah, so they're
Ernesto
connected.
Reyes, thank you. Thank you, guys.
you.
Hopefully
Thanks,
it'll happen
Joe.
sooner than soon.
Thanks, Joe Terra.
So remember, subscribe to my channel. Looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing up to my
Gabriel.
show. It's always a pleasure to have everybody, and I'm so happy to be here. You don't know how much I can't wait
Thanks,
for
Rick.
Sunday mornings. Thank you. Thank you,
Thanks,
Rick. Thank you, Rick,
everyone.
buddy.
Have a great day.
John Garcia, thank you.
Have a great rest of the weekend.
Okay, that's it. You can shut the... There you go. Take care,
Bye.
guys.